Hello students, secondary 2 chemistry. I'm going now to make a revision on unit 1 in many parts. Now I'm going to start with part 1. All matters are composed of 4 components: water, air, dust and fire, with different ratios. This idea belongs to Aristotle. Aristotle said that the first scientist who defined the element is Boyle. He is the first person who declared the concept of atom. It is clear that Democritus is the first scientist, but the first person who declared the concept of chemistry, of atom. Is the first person who declared that the atom is a rigid sphere. Rigid sphere, this is Dalton. The scientist who didn't support that matter consists of atom is Aristotle. The atom is a tiny, indivisible solid particle. This statement was first said by Democritus. A pure, simple substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substance by any method. This is the definition of the element. So the answer is element. The first scientist who designed the first model of the atomic structure depending on experimental basis is Dalton. The atom is a homogeneous rigid sphere of positive electric charge in which a number of negative electrons are embedded such that the atom is neutral. This is the Thomson model. Thomson model, atomic model. One of the following doesn't agree with the assumptions of Dalton's atomic theory. It is clear that the D is the answer because Dalton said that the atom cannot be broken down, and this statement, D, means that the atom can be divided. Uranium atom can be divided, and this means that D is the answer. The electric neutrality appeared for the first time in the atomic model of Thomson, because Thomson discovered the presence of the electron. Electric discharge experiment of Thomson experiment proved that the atom contains electrons. Atom is similar to the solar system, and most of the atom is space. This is Rutherford atomic model. Thomson and Dalton agreed that hydrogen atom. Thomson and Dalton agreed that hydrogen atom is a homogeneous sphere or is rigid. This is the answer. Cathode rays can be obtained. Of course, this is under reduced pressure and high voltage. This is condition for obtaining X-rays. A stream of invisible negatively charged particles emitted from the cathode of a vacuum tube when the inner pressure is less than 4.1 millimeter mercury and the voltage is more than 1000 volts. This is the definition of cathode rays. Cathode rays. When passing which ray of this in the electric field, they deflect towards the positive pole. When the positive pole deflect towards the positive pole means that these rays are negatively charged, which are cathodes, because cathode rays are negatively charged electrons. The strong evidence that which proved that cathode rays exist in all matter is that each one of they have the same properties and behavior, whatever the gas or the cathode material. Cathode rays consist of a stream of electrons. Okay? The atom is a homogeneous positively charged ball and electrons are embedded in it. This is the model of Thomson. This is the end of our revision part 1. Thank you for listening.